Hey guys, I'm going to have to kind of make this a little quick because I got to get going soon, but welcome to Congress Week 2. I'm Dave, and this is Tuesday's video response to the question about music piracy. Caitlin, I agree with a lot of what you said. I do think that things are changing, times are changing, and groups like the RIAA, the way they look at music is kind of going out of date. There's a lot of revision of the way people in general think about how music is shared that's required because it is changing. I don't really follow a lot of music industry news, but I know that there's a problem just because I hear bits and pieces. So for me personally, just speaking from my personal experience, I stream probably about 99% of the music that I want to listen to. Sites like Spotify, or services like Spotify, Pandora, Grooveshark, a bunch of radio apps. A lot of people are using those now instead of playing music directly from iTunes or anything like that. Which maybe 5-10 years ago, that would be the exclusive way that people would be doing it. Personally, I use Spotify all the time. I have it on every device I use. That's almost 100% of the way I listen to anything. So the way I see it is the way kind of that things are going to shift is the idea of having anything local on your computer is going to be odd. The idea of having to physically download anything and house it on your local memory will be something of the past. I think the music shops and like places that deal in physical, albums, CDs, whatever it is, places like the one you were talking about that shut down are gonna probably go the way of Blockbuster. So what's going on in the video world, I think is going to happen in the music world, where you have things like Netflix, which is a subscription streaming service, and people get their content from that, or Hulu, or whatever it is, and they're not going out to the store to get a physical copy of whatever it is they want. I pay the subscription fee for Spotify, and that's fine with me. The convenience of just paying a monthly fee instead of having to pay for each thing individually and just using it that way is awesome. I much prefer that. I'd always wanted a subscription service in iTunes, but it didn't exist. It still doesn't exist, as far as I know. But I'm doing it through Spotify. Now, I think part of the reason people pirate music is because it's easier. And so I think the ease of these streaming services is kind of taking away that desire. I read an article that was a year old, almost exactly a year old today, that was talking about Spotify use in, I think, Sweden. I may be wrong, don't quote me on that, but was on a significant decline because of Spotify use. The piracy was. So I really think that's what's happening, and I really think that's what's going to happen. So as far as the whole piracy thing, it's an issue, yes, but I think if we give it enough time, it might start to go away. As long as the record labels and artists and whatever are working out their agreements with these subscription services, if they can get a thing that's working there for them, I think those streaming services really can be the vehicle for music consumption of the future. Now, of course, you'll have people that are downloading stuff, people like DJs, you'll have people buying physical copies of things, hardcore, music nerds will do that. You can't stop that. And it's exactly the same in the video world, it's exactly the same in the design world. I studied design in college, and there was a lot of talk about how paper was going away, physical print was going away. But it would never fully go away because there's always that desire for the real, physical, tangible object. And I think that also applies with music as well. There'll always be a desire for the real, physical, tangible thing, but it will not be anywhere close to what it used to be. And that's just because it had to be that way in the past. And now it doesn't have to be that way anymore. And it's a lot easier to get music you're looking for, a lot faster, and for far significantly lower price. There we go. So anyway, that's my little bit of a ramble. Sorry that it's kind of more disjointed than last week, everybody. But I appreciate this question. I think it's a good question, and I'm glad we're talking about it. So I'm interested to hear what the other responses are going to be. I guess Robin is next. I'm hoping that's right. And then Neil, and then we'll close it out. As you know, subscribe if you like it. Keep coming back, and we'll try to make it interesting for you. Okay, See you guys. Bye.